Let's talk Africa, the Africanness of Africa, the beauty, its people, our peculiarities.
I made a design that was a hit from the day that we created it. It was hard at first.
Who is going to buy these 10 million naira wrappers? Hello, Adam Blue. Hey, God. Alright, that's what we say in Nigeria when you have won a lottery or you've won something big. Guys, imagine having 10 million naira worth of wrappers. Hey, God. Or I don't think that anyone has given me a wrapper, but that's the crux of this week's episode. Stay glued, stay tuned, and hear the story of 10 million naira worth of wrappers. Alright, so guys, I'm going to take you through a journey, right? So I saw Patience Agbese post on her WhatsApp that she needed 10 million naira for her business. And I'm like, why do you need 10 million naira? Because I know you have a business that is thriving and looks big. Guys, it's Tread by Kwete. Designer. Right. But so it got me curious and I asked her and she said she was buying wrappers. She doesn't sell wrappers. She is sewing 10 million naira worth of wrappers. Alright, so by sewing, I mean she's buying the wrappers and she's paying the tailors who would sew these wrappers. Who is going to buy these 10 million naira wrappers? It's us, we the customers, right? That got me thinking, how can people expand their businesses? How can people grow their businesses? How many tailors do... Oh no, let me not preach, guys. Let's listen to the story of Patience Agbese and how she grew her business to the level that she wants to buy 10 million naira worth of wrappers and sew them.
I started Treads by Kwete 9 years ago just to save myself. I was just tired of being a full-time housewife and I didn't want to be asking for money for my needs every day. So I started volunteering at a mentorship program. I became a mentor. Then an opportunity came for a scholarship to do NLP. And during the class, I was asked what my 5-year goal was. And as at that time, I didn't have a 5-year goal. Mr. Osa asked me what I would do for work and not feel like I was working if I were to start a business. And I realized that I loved fashion. I loved to mix colors. The next best thing was for me to learn fashion designing. I left that class with a resolve to learn to sew, and that was it. So when I started out, I had a nickname for myself. I'd call myself Suradi Taylor. I'll hashtag all of my outfits I was making for myself. And that was it for me. Started by just finding something that I could do, learning to do it so well, and putting in all the effort, all that I needed to grow as a person and as a brand.
Of course, every journey must come with its challenges. What challenges did Patience face and how did she counter these challenges?
About 3 years ago, I decided I wanted to do ready-to-wear full-time. I knew I wanted to create pieces that I love for myself and find a community of women who love the kind of things that I love. It was hard at first because I was used to doing tailoring, and tailoring affords you everyday money. But with ready-to-wear, it's cost intensive. You have to put in so much money to buy fabrics. You have to make samples, and sometimes what you imagine in your head is really not functional when the design is made. So you'd have to correct or you have to do away with. But I just liked the fact that you could create pieces that people could relate with and love enough to buy. And then just when I started to do ready-to-wear, I made a design that was a hit from the day that we created it. So we named it the Janvier Kimono, and I just started marketing it. It was sold over 3,000 pieces of that particular design of outfit. It's by far our bestseller till date. And I think it was what inspired me to know that You can decide to create just 4 designs of outfits, completely own it, make it yours, and market it until everybody can relate to that design as yours.
Interesting. Now, it's a question of how ready are you? What resources are available to you? What resources have you gone to seek? And what do you have in your hands that you can use to influence your career or your business choice? Patience had family. She also had friends. But what else did she have? Mentoring.
I think the advantage for me was starting with my family, starting with support. So we made more outfits than any regular person who would start by themselves. Give me an edge. I taught them, and then I had workforce, and then we could earn together. And basically, initially, they weren't earning much. I wasn't earning much. We were just doing it out of passion to learn and be good at what we were doing. And before we knew it, we were practically building a brand.
All right, guys, it's time now. At this point, Patience is going to give us some advice. Yes, for budding entrepreneurs and tailors.
If the reason why you started your business was to employ yourself, and you're gainfully employed and you're not a burden to somebody else, you have succeeded. Success is whatever you decide it is to you. And your goal might not be to make 10 million or 20 million. Your goal might just be a small goal to show yourself that you're capable of achieving a feat. And if you are able to do that, you have succeeded. Don't let anybody define what success should be to you. Don't be overwhelmed by all the fashion items that are out there, because every time you go on social media, everybody is bringing out something, creating something, and it looks like there's so much out there. Own what you're going to create and loud it enough for anybody anywhere. You should be top of head when it comes to that thing if you want to do it. And the only way to do it is do it well, do it excellently, and do it with all the joy in the world.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. I would like to know the lessons that you learned from this episode and how you can apply it to your life. Guys, this is the crux of Unzipped Stories Africa. Get inspired, move on, do something. There is always a market. What is your expansion plan?
So I'm trying to create a system that allows me to produce more by setting up a mini factory somewhere outside of my store. This is because I want to be able to have a mini factory while we're just producing. We already have fabrics. We have money to enable us pay the workers even before the things are sold. We can take inventory once a week and stock up on the website so that we have a date that people know that new things are dropping on the website to shop there. And then we can now do marketing so people know that we have the capacity to, because there's a market. So I need the bulk money to just start up this system like going.
Gang, gang. That's how much we can take on this week's episode. It's time for me to go. But guys, remember to constantly share, tell your friends about this. And from next week, I'm going to share with us. By the way, it's my birthday next week. So yes, you can wish me happy birthday. Thank you. Oh yes, it's on Wednesday. I know. All right, guys. So on my birthday, I'll be making some special announcement and I will be sharing lessons from this tiny life that I have got and how I'm able to grow myself to where I am today. All right, let me not bore you. See you guys next week. Remember to engage with our post on your social media handles on Instagram, Unzipped Stories Africa, on Facebook, Unzipped Stories Africa, on WhatsApp. Just chat me up or even search for our community on WhatsApp, Unzipped Stories Africa. And just know that Africa is ours to have and to hold. So embrace the Africanness in you and seek for ways to make Africa better. Until I come your way next time, I am signing out. Bye.
This is Unzipped Stories. I am DS Bello.